A powerful and emotional speech there from former Treasurer Josh Frydenberg. He has not held back. He says this has been a stain on our country. He says he's there to mourn, but also to warn. He wants the Prime Minister to stand up and step up and take leadership on this, to eradicate the hate in our country. He says he doesn't care about religion. He cares about Australian values and Australian democracy. He wants hate preachers eradicated, saying there has clearly been security failures and that Australia will never be the same, finishing there on some powerful words, saying we are all targets. It was an incredibly long but powerful speech from one of Australia's most prominent Jewish political figures, Josh Frydenberg. Let's bring in now Political Editor Andrew Clennell for his reaction on this. Andrew, this pressure is continuing to mount on Anthony Albanese.
Well, he's filled the void there in terms of leadership, Josh Frydenberg, in a sense, hasn't he? I mean, Anthony Albanese, Holly, could go down there and give a speech. He might be booed, but John Howard was roundly booed when he went after the Port Arthur massacre and spoke to farmers and wearing a bulletproof vest. So these are the things you have to do. He could go down there and give a speech showing support for the Jewish community, and Josh Frydenberg, I guess, has seized on that. And I'm not saying for a second that you know, his sentiments aren't completely passionate and heartfelt, and you can see that there in these amazing pictures of him weeping as he lays flowers down. I mean, that was a speech from the heart. But the other thing I can also tell you, Holly, which is the reason I've come on air now, is that I have heard from Liberal sources that Josh Frydenberg has told several senior Liberals this week that his intention is to run at the federal election for the seat of Kooyong. And I wonder if this horrible terrorist massacre hasn't been the clincher in his decision to do that. So there's been a lot of speculation about it, that he'll make a comeback. And there's been a view, he'll flirt with it, but he'll back out again at the last minute. But I am told by sources that he is telling senior Liberals inside and outside the parliament this week he will be running at the next federal election. We could call this his political comeback speech, Holly.
I mean, Andrew, the speech there, as you said, you know, it was long, it was powerful, but it filled the void. I mean, he is such a prominent leader for the Jewish community. And if your sources are correct, that would be a powerful moment to make a comeback. But he said there, Andrew, which stood out to me, this is not even about politics. This is about our leader using his authority to stand up and take leadership on this. As you said, John Howard, he came out and fronted people. He had not impressed everyone by implementing the gun laws that he did at the time. But tough leaders make tough decisions, and not everyone is going to agree with that. And you can hear the emotion from Josh Frydenberg and our other Jewish leaders too. They want action, not just words.
Yeah, and they want a reflection of their anger and outrage at these two horrible attackers. I don't think we've seen enough from that from the PM, and I think it would show strength if he admitted that the government's made some mistakes in not going hard enough on anti-Semitism. I think people would admire him if he actually said, look, we stuffed this up a bit. It's not that we've done nothing, but we could have done more, and now we will do more.